Greetings. In this video, I would like to discuss repeating perfection. Now, our brain has several important ways in which it learns. One of those ways is through pain. Let's say you touch a stovetop that is very hot and you burn your hand. Well, you're going to learn very quickly not to do that because unless your brain is seriously miswired, they are responsive to pain. It learns from pain very, very quickly. Similarly, let's say you find something that brings you pleasure. For example, you go to a restaurant and you eat some food that is delicious. Well, you're going to learn where that place is very quickly. It's how our brain learns where food is, where water is, what not to touch, and what is pleasant to the touch, right? Our brain is very, very skilled at fast tracking learning according to pain and pleasure. Well, when I'm playing my instrument, if I make a mistake, I don't feel a physical pain. I might experience emotional pain, but we don't have that visceral pain that fast tracks learning. So the other recourse is repetition. Our brain learns very, very deeply through repetition. If I've done something 1,000 times, there's a pathway being built in my brain that's going deeper and deeper, and it's becoming more and more automatic. Now, let's say I'm practicing a passage and I make a mistake. Well, I could try that passage again. Oh, and I make another mistake, and I make another mistake, and I make another mistake, and then I get it right. Well, I just did it 4 times wrong and 1 time right. Well, when I think in terms of automating a pathway in my brain, making that mistake is way more automatic at this point. So now I need to really slow down and do it right again and 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 again, and really strive to outnumber my mistakes. You know, sometimes I try to achieve the 3-to-1 ratio of I got it perfect 3 times more than I got it wrong. And it's a baseline. Sometimes it's not achievable. Sometimes we're really struggling with a passage and we've made a lot of mistakes, and sometimes you just need to take a break and walk away. But when you're trying to work through something that's challenging for you, you need to really break things down. You know, whether it's slowing down, way, 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 way down, or maybe it's a matter of breaking the problem into smaller pieces, and we'll discuss these skills more in the future. But I want to encourage you, as a general practice skill, think in terms of repetitions. How many times have I done this right? How many times have I done this wrong? And practice this in such a way that I repeat perfection more than I repeat mistakes, even if it's slow perfection. So repetition is incredibly important. It's an extremely important concept in your practice, and you should be very, very mindful that when you make a mistake, you turn around and you get more repetitions of doing it perfectly. If you do that, it's only natural that you're going to grow. But if you don't, you're going to be making it automatic to make mistakes as you play guitar, and you don't want that. So I encourage you to assimilate this in your practice and work hard at having more repetitions of perfection than imperfection. Thank you for watching, and I hope this is helpful.